This is Answer Meditation, and you're tuning in to Sandy Daily.
Natural beauty.
The original 3 C's, the Black Carrie Bradshaw.
Listen.
You want the gossip? You want the information? The news? The real talk?
You sexy
You are now tuning into the Daily Grind with me, Sandy Daly. Let's go, baby. Good morning, good day, good afternoon. How are you? As I said, it's always morning somewhere. It's afternoon somewhere. And, it's day somewhere. Anyways, my name once again, of course, is Sandy Daly. I welcome you to the show, The Daily Grind with Sandy Daly. We have an amazing show for you today. For me, it's always about taking control of your life. That's what I try to instill in others. That's what I try to do for myself as well. And today we're talking homes, owning your own home, being in control of your life, knowing where you want to live, making sure that, listen, if this is where I want to go, this is where I'm going to do, where I'm going to go. If this is what I want to do, this is what I want to do. And today we have no other than the man himself, Mr. Kirk Francis. Kirk is doing some big things in the home ownership sector, and we're going to talk to him, especially you ladies. As I said, a lot of times it is so difficult for us to even get ahead in life. A lot of times when you're alone, it is so difficult for you to think, oh my God, how can I actually own a home? How can I actually own a piece of the pie? How can I get ahead? But today we're going to talk to Mr. Kirk Francis, and Kirk is going to talk to us about getting a piece of pie, especially in Florida. I think I want to go to Florida, right? Especially, I think I always kind of consider myself, I'm a hot girl in terms of saying I love the heat, nothing else. Keep your mind out the gutter. But I'm just saying, for me, I just want to go where the sun is shining and where nice people are. And that is where, of course, we have Mr. Kirk Francis. Kirk, look at you. The smiles in that beautiful locations. A little bit on the blue side. I love that. Where are you right now, Kirk?
Actually, right now, Sandy, thanks for having me on the show. I'm here up here in where is this? West Orange, New Jersey.
Oh my word. This is what the Daily Grind is all about, this getting around. I've been to France. I've been to Jamaica. Now I'm in Jersey. Where am I not going? So Kirk, introduce yourself to the folks who are listening, watching, and tell us a bit about yourself.
Yeah, my name is Kirk Francis, CEO, founder of GreenZahra Homes. Our goal is to provide affordable homes for our partners. We're asking people to partner with us. And then as a builder, I have several general contractors, builders that I also work with, a network of people. And the goal, our one aim in mind is to provide a home, for you at an affordable price. Part of the reason I'm up here, Sandy, now in New Jersey, we're trying to also reach out. We're doing a campaign between New York, New Jersey, because, New York, New Jersey, and Florida has a close link like that.
Right.
So we're reaching out. The home right behind me you're looking at is one of the families we're talking to. We're helping them, number one, put solar energy on their home, and then two, to possibly get a home built by GreenZahra Homes in the state of Florida, the Sunshine State.
No kidding. And this is so great. Now tell us, obviously you've just introduced yourself. Now, how long have you been in business? And tell us a bit about that.
Well, as far as in business, from 1996, I graduated from Howard University, Washington, D.C. All right. Shout out to all my Bison people, HBCU.
Right. HBCU, yes.
All right. I tried New York and thing, but the cold weather, I just couldn't deal with it. So I went straight south to Florida right after I left Howard. So
Wow.
been in the Sunshine State, been doing home improvement since 1996. I've been doing home improvement for over 20 years. And I said, since I'm already doing the majority of things that has to do with the home's roofing, windows,
Right.
flooring, kitchen, why not just put up some walls and get into building as well?
Of
So
course. And
just
that is
added
so
natural progression.
and natural progression. That is so good, Kurt, because obviously, I was saying at the top of the show, sometimes if we think and we know we have these walls up against us, right?
Yes.
It is so difficult, especially as women. Sometimes if you're single, if you're out there alone, it is such a difficult task for you to think how you can actually own a home. Now, what are people saying to you in terms of that? Like, how expressive are they in terms of how they can or cannot afford a home?
Well, there are some obstacles that I think are purposely put in place, Sandy. Just like college, even though I got my degree, what I
Yeah.
realized it wasn't so much to become a entrepreneur, a business owner, The degree was simply meant to go out and get a job, a job.
Right.
So the system is set in such a way, like Bob Marley says, to keep you in that rat race.
Right. Of
All right.
course.
So unless you start thinking out the box and of people in your corner that's going to help you to get out of that box, you're going to get stuck in that rat race, just a job, just over broke, and continually renting for the rest of your life.
Oh, I
It's
like
set
that.
in place for that.
What did you call it? Just over broke?
Job, just over broke, the job.
And so you found a way to actually get out of that just over broke situation. And for you, what does it feel like to be helping? And as I said at the top, we're going to be educated. What does it feel like to be helping people right now in this realm?
Repeat that again for me. I didn't hear you clearly.
What does it feel? How does it feel to help others to try to get a home?
It's the greatest reward you can have by
Right.
helping someone else. Everything in nature is set up to serve. Service is the best reward you can have out of life. Happiness, being grateful, seeing someone that was stuck in that job and just not having enough income to qualify for a mortgage, and then being able to step in with the program that GreenZahra Homes is able to offer to help you boost your income, to help you boost your credit, and to get you into a home. Very rewarding.
Right. And so, as I stated, we're going to be talking about it. So you are basically trying, Kirk, to get folks from Chicago, from New York down to Florida. How long usually is that process for you or for
Yeah.
somebody?
Well, the main thing is really getting them past that hurdle to get the mortgage qualification done. You need at least a 580 credit score, and you'll need to have some income. So some folks are ready now. Some
Right.
folks have over a 580 and they have the income. I could get them qualified in a matter of, let's say, a week. Once we
Right.
get a pre-approval, and then what we'll do, they do a $3,000 deposit. That's one of the homes you're looking at there.
Right.
$3,000 deposit with us. We'll go ahead and fly them down just to come and tour some of our homes in Florida, put them up in a hotel 3 days, 2 nights, and then show them around. They can see some of the homes that we're talking about.
Oh, wow. So this is one of the homes as well too that I'm looking at right now.
Yes, yes. This is the Fatima MM. MM stands for modern model. We got the TM and the MM model. So this is a modern model version of one of the homes that we can get them in Florida.
Oh, so nice. And I like that. I really like that because it actually has this thing of just, beauty, right? It really does
Yes,
look good. It really does look good. It
yes.
really does look good. So tell us
And
a bit
above the
more.
garage, you notice that
Yes,
exterior patio up there. That's a
yes,
really nice, setting right there. This comes in a 3 bedroom, 2.5. I could also make it in a 4 bedroom, 3.5 with two master bedrooms, one master bedroom on the lower level and the other
right.
master bedroom upstairs. It also comes in a 5 bedroom, 4.5 bath version as well. So I got in a 3, 4, and 5 bedroom version, the same home.
Right. So in terms of this, right? How long does a process take, Kirk? I think we were just kind of talking about that. How long is the process for you for this
Well,
to happen?
the beauty of this is most of those plans, the plans that you're looking at, the homes already did what's known as a master plan in the state of Florida, the
Okay.
county, Lee County. So as long as they're getting one of these homes in Lee County, I can pretty much have this home up in about 6 months. So you're looking like a 6 month time frame from start to finish.
Okay. And how difficult is, how are people finding it? A little bit challenging, some difficulty in getting their way and, things done, or how is it going?
You have a mixed bag. Some folks get approved right away. I have some folks within 2 or 3 days, like already got an approval. Others might take 2 or 3 months based on, again, the credit and income. If you have challenges on the credit, we got to work with you, which we help you with as well. That's part of the service we provide. We
Right.
help you to improve your credit. And if you don't have sufficient income, you either have to get a co-signer or you might need to work with our program to add some additional income. So some folks are ready right away, Sandy,
Yeah.
just like everything else. Other folks might take 2 or 3 months. Some folks might take a year. But
Yeah.
even though it might be a year or 2 years, at least you have that destination in mind, which is home ownership. All
Of
right.
course.
And not to continue to be stuck in that job, the rat
JOB.
race. Yes.
That's my new terminology right now. Just over broke. I'm going to be walking with that. But in terms of that, Kirk, when you see yourself, and as I said, you just stated that you are very appreciative because giving back and helping others is your big thing, right? You really want to do that. Now
Yes.
you stated that you're somewhere in Jersey right now.
Yeah,
Tell us.
right now in New West Orange, New Jersey.
Yes.
Tomorrow I'll be in New York, Mount Vernon.
Yeah.
What I'm doing, I'm establishing relationship with folks from New York, New Jersey that would like to move to Florida. All right, because
Right.
the price of the home you're looking at is kind of hard to see. You got a little bit dark, but the home right behind me in West Orange, this home is about 2,200 square feet.
Yeah.
And the price on it right now, I looked it up, is about $700,000.
Right. Wow.
Now, fortunately, the family have this home already paid off. All right, they've been
Okay.
here since a while back.
Right.
So if they were to sell this home in New York, 2,000 square feet, they will get 700,000. I
Right.
could put him in that home that you just showed. Can you go back to the home there?
Yeah. Yeah. Of course. Anything. Go ahead. Yeah.
Let's
So
see if we can go back. I can put him in that home in the state of Florida for about half the price of the home. This home right here, all
right.
right, a modern home, about
Right.
$400,000. They'll have at least $300,000 to put in their pocket. So this home here is about 4,000 square feet. So it's a larger home than what they have now, but
Yeah.
for less, almost half the price in the state of Florida.
Wow, you see, this is what I like because you've given them a lot of options. Now, in regards to options, there's something else that you offer, and I'm going to play the video. I'm not too sure how long I'm going to play it for, but this is you talking about tiny homes. So we're going to watch the video, a little clip of it, and then we're going
Yes.
to come right back to it. Okay, so hold on right there.
Gonna take a quick look at one of the tiny homes that we got set up. You can get available. Now we got this thing on wheels. All right, so you can move around freely with your tiny home, in and out. You can bring it in where the disaster. Maybe for some of the people out in California need something fast right away until you get your home back up and going. All right, we have these available here for you. All right, so there you have it right behind me, and you can have it there on the wheels, so you can transport it pretty much on the highways across. Let's take a look inside and see what we're talking about with this tiny home. All right, just put it on wheels. Keep it rolling, keep it rolling. Let's roll, let's roll, let's roll, let's roll, let's roll, let's roll. All right, let's take a look and see what we're talking about as we step in here. All right, I'm just gonna give you a view here when you first walk in. You have your kitchen pretty much there. All right, you got the cabinets. You got your washer right there. And pretty soon you know whose washer's gonna be there, all right? All right, you already know about the black Tesla and the accomplishments we're making right there, waiting for the UL certification. All right, but for now, we'll go with what's there until we get the UL. All right, now, pretty much other appliances as well will be there, but the tiny home's perfect. Got the kitchen cabinets, got your refrigerator, here you got your living room area. You can paint it whatever color you like. Look at the ceiling, look at the height on the ceiling, incredible. All the way up there. All right, so just to give you an idea, the ceiling, very high. We're talking about 14 feet. All right, 6, 8, 12, about 12 feet, roughly. All right, then you got your bathroom area as you go through. I'll give you a quick turnaround look so you can see it. Air condition, we got the mini split right off back. All right, so you got your mini split here. And then right along the side, pretty much again, going all the way around. As you enter, you can paint it. Now the bathroom, after you go through the living room area, you have your bathroom area in here. Instant on-demand hot water, the toilet, your sink, shower. All right, so you're pretty much good to go. All right, hop up in the shower, need about an hour. All right, so you're pretty much good to go there. All types of knobs and functions there in the shower there for you. Now let's take a look upstairs. The bedroom you can put right up the stairs as you go. We'll come back out. Another shot at it right there. All right, so this is good. Tiny homes, affordably priced, financing available, 100%. All right, so up here now, We'll get the bed set up. We'll put another rail right here. Get you secured. Don't want you rolling off. All right, so we'll be able to have a comfortable sleep right here. I'm 6 foot, and just to show you the size laying down already, I'm good to go. All right, lots of room, lots of space. Still all laid out here in the tiny home. Good to go. Could maybe have 3 or 4, or maybe 3, up here in the bedroom. 2 for sure, going this way. As you can see, still lots of room. All right. GreenZahra Tiny Homes, get with it. All right. Window upstairs looking out.
I just have to bring you up, my friend. You know, the funny thing is, I love it. You're saying, Kirk, I'm laughing like crazy. You
Yeah.
guys see your feet. It's just like, that is so good. What inspired you to make a tiny home?
Yeah. Well, you know what it is again, with the prices of the homes now, a lot of people, unfortunately get priced out.
Right,
354, $500,000. So we wanted something for everyone. Even if you have to start at 35,000.
right,
We have something for everyone to start out with. Plus, if you already own a home, we can place one of these tiny homes if you're already a homeowner in your backyard. And then that can also bring in some additional income for you. We have 100% financing available for these tiny homes. So just starting at $35,000, and then it can bring in some additional income for you.
right. And this is the one thing, because as I said, like these homes, I'm gonna have to show the home again that I really love. I mean, I don't know where this home is, but it looks like it has my name on it. It's calling, it's saying Sandy, right? I
Yes,
can see
Lee County,
myself,
Florida. Lee County,
right?
Florida.
Lee County, Florida. I could see myself just going up on the patio, just, drinking my little lemonade, because I don't drink, but drinking my little lemonade, going up there and just kind of relaxing, right? That just makes you want to just have such great fun, because obviously, a lot of times, as I said, we think it's so difficult, but with your experience, your knowledge, Kirk, you are giving people the help that they need, correct?
Correct. Yeah. And as long as you can overcome those 2 obstacles,
Yeah.
you can get into home ownership. And again, those 2 obstacles, the first one is credit. You need at least a 580 credit score to get qualified for FHA loan. That's not that high. 580, Sandy, is not that high and not
Right.
that difficult to achieve. And the
Right.
second thing is you just need enough income to determine to pay for your mortgage amount.
Right. And those things sometimes, when we look at it, okay, are a lot of us are going to think, do we have the income? Do we have the credit score? Sometimes it can be so daunting. And with your education, do you actually try to help people when they come to you? Do you tell them exactly how it works, Kirk? Because a
Yeah,
lot of
part of the
people,
$3,000 that they pay to get involved
yeah,
with GreenZahra as a partner, that's part of the concierge service we provide. We break down. We're going to give you a printout of your credit report. We're going to see what's on there, what's holding it back. We're
yeah,
also going to add credit lines or trade lines, they call them, to your credit. We have partners that are with us with great credit. So we get you to piggyback on one of our partners' credit. So that way, every time they pay their bills, you get credit for that. This will also help to boost your score and get you above the 580 mark.
right. And this is so good because, as I said, a lot of times it is so difficult because we're thinking that we cannot achieve this. And with your help, Kirk, we certainly can. Now, when do you go? Because I know you're all over the place, right? How can folks reach you, Kirk, right now to say, here, Kirk, I'm interested. I kind of heard you on with Sandy, or just to get some more information? Because a lot of times people just want some info, and you're quite free with that to talk to people, correct? What's the
Yeah,
best?
absolutely. Yeah, no sense in holding this thing secret,
Yeah.
So by helping others to succeed, that's how we ourselves become successful. But do you want them reaching out to you, Sandy, and then you
Oh, let
forward
them
them
reach
to
out
me?
to you. No, let them
That's
reach out to you. I'm quite fine with that. Just say that.
all right, no problem. You can reach me directly. My cell phone is 305-889
Yeah.
9022 305-889 9022. On the website is greenzahrahomes.com, greenzahrahomes.com.
Okay, perfect. And then I will, give that number out again. And we're gonna have you back again, obviously, next week because we want to talk some more. I don't know where I'm gonna have you next week. Where are you gonna be?
Next
Somewhere,
week, I'm not sure myself where I'll be next week, but I'll be somewhere helping someone to become a homeowner or helping them with some type of home
right?
improvement. Yeah.
Right. And so how long are you gonna be on the road doing this? Because I see you as like the mantra man, just kind of going from state to state to
Yeah.
state. How long are you on the road doing this?
No, continue. I just got back from California a month ago. No, I'm in the East Coast, West Coast. I'm
Yeah.
planning on going to Utah because here's what's happening now with this war thing going on. People need to get geared up, right away. So we're going to be implementing battery backup systems. In case they're rationing gas, electricity might be a problem. You need to be off grid, independent of the system. All right, so
Okay.
we'll be definitely be bringing and talking some more about that stuff along with your home ownership to
Yeah.
get people ready and prepared for whatever may come our way.
Right. And so and definitely we're trying to just be positive with that, right? So but I like the fact that you're thinking proactively. It's always great because anything can happen. I've always heard that you should always have things in your home, things to just in case anything happens, in case of anything can happen, extra this, extra that. So it's always great. That's why I like you, Kurt, because you think, right? You
It's
think
better to have it and don't need it than you
that
need it
to
and
not
don't
have,
have it.
right? But obviously it's not like the job, which is just over broke. We don't want that.
Yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
don't
By
want that.
working with us as a partner, you can
Yeah.
earn up to $15,000 per client. So that's why I implemented that part of it. That
Yeah.
partnership part goes: you refer someone else, you get paid anywhere from $1,000 up to $15,000 per client by just sending them to us. We build a home for them, or they get some sort of home improvement. We
Yeah.
compensate our partners. Why? Because we know income plays an important part of your qualification as well.
Right, 100%. Well, Kirk, I'm going to let you go. Thank you so very much for your time. I know you have a lot of work to do. Are you done for the night or are you still there working?
I think this is it. It's 9. It's dark now, so I'll pick it up in the morning.
We'll pick it up in the morning. Well, be safe, my friend, and I really truly appreciate it. Once again, give them the website that they can reach out to you, and I will certainly be replaying this so that I can actually reach out to you.
Yeah, the website is GreenZahra Homes, Green and then ZAHRA Homes.com. Telephone number 305-889-9022, 305-889-9022.
Perfect. And of course, they can always say that they heard it and saw it on the Daily Grind with Sandy Daly.
Make sure Sandy
Make
is mentioned.
Make sure Sandy's mentioned. All right, Kirk, thank you so very much. You have a great night, okay? I appreciate it. We'll talk soon. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. And of course, that was Kirk Francis. Kirk is just an amazing person. He's so very helpful. That's why I actually love working with him. Now, as I said, he's going to be back here talking to us very soon about homes. And, once again, I'm going to show one of his homes because I really, really like it. It has my name on it. Let me move myself. But yeah, it has my face somewhere. That's me up there somewhere. It's somewhere I'm going to be up there. And here's another one that he has. He has a bunch of them, and so it's nice that we can actually see somebody who's doing something so amazing. It's good to see that because a lot of times it takes one person to make a big difference, right? It takes one person to make a big difference. And so with that, I just want to say thank you so very much. We actually have a few things that I wanted to show. So here's one. Coming up in Chicago, we've got the International Festival of Life. So here's, I've got a little clip. I'm not sure if I have the correct one. So I'll just play to see if this is the correct one. And it is not. So I won't play that one, but I'll have a little vignette of it very soon. The International Festival of Life is coming up July the 11th through the 13th. You've got performances, from folks like Elephant Man, from Da Vinci, from Rupi, from Django Thriller, like a bunch of stars and artists are going to be there. And so it's going to be great. So it's going to be July the 11th through the 13th in Chicago. It's a family event, folks. Come out. I'll be hosting that show. As I said, I will be there with my family and friends. So come on out and actually make sure that you have a great time because, when the summer hits, at least as I keep telling you, when summer hits in Canada, everybody kind of is always out the streets, right? You always go out, you always have fun, but be able to go to Chicago and host a show is a great feat. I'm so looking forward to it. So for me, once again, this is something that I love to do. I love hosting shows. I actually just had a great time hosting the Eco Chic on the weekend. That was Amazing by Pearl Exxon and her partners and her husband and family members. And it was just so great to actually see people out there making stuff from sustainable fashion and material. It was just an amazing time. So thank you, Pearl, for having me. Next week, we're going to have again Mr. Kirk Francis. On Saturday coming up, I will have the singer David Reed. He's going to be my guest. And I have a huge guest next week as well, too. I will keep that on the wraps until I tell you on Saturday. I'll show you his photos and I'll show you his pictures and I'll show you everything that you need to know as to who's coming up. But to say that this is a coup is an understatement. I'm just so excited that he's going to be here. So once again, I'm going to say goodbye for now, but I will see you on Saturday live at 6 p.m. with Mr. David Reed. He is a singer, and he'll be here telling us about his new tunes and about his new songs. So I will say my bye-byes for now, and I'll see you and have a great evening, okay? Bye-bye. Take care, guys. Bye.